There we go. 1, 2, 3. Hello Internet, my name is Ragentrag and I'll be going through a tutorial for PC manipulations for Pokemon the Trading Card Game for Game Boy Color. So, if you watch my previous tutorial, you would have seen that I demonstrated how RNG works, and how it advances, when it advances and when it's frozen, and a few other little quirks of the RNG system. But now I will demonstrate how to use this RNG to your advantage. The first way of doing this, and the most important way for when you're starting out anyway, is to manipulate your PC drops. So, in the PC, if you were doing the standard route, which I will describe the standard route in another part, but the standard route generally is you start with Grass Club, go on to Lightning Club, do 2 more clubs, then Murray. If you do that order, then you'll get these males in the right order, and everything will be... Oh wait, no, it's no, it's that. Wait, what is male 5? What's male 6? Oh no, that's after the 4th medal, so let me just reset that. Okay, so if you do... Okay, so you need to do, in order to unlock the first 3 males that are important, if you do Grass Club first, then Lightning Club second, Male 3 will have the important pack, which is the Colosseum one, and Male 4 will have the Evolution pack, which is less important. If you start with Lightning and then go on to Grass, these will be reversed. So the Colosseum pack, if you started Lightning, will be in Male 4, whereas the Evolution pack will be in Male 3. Now, the 12 male... Oh, well, not the 12, right. The 5 important males in the run are males 1, 3 or 4, 6, and to a lesser extent, the other of 3 and 4, and finally male 12. And first off, you're going to want to know how to reset for certain drops, because there's one drop that's very important in the run. That's Scyther. If you do not get Scyther in the first couple of gyms, then you may have to manipulate for it. Now, I'm just going to show you how to do that, so I'm going to reset the settings as if I'm just looking at the PC for the first time. So, how to set up for this trick. So, I'm assuming, at this point, you are probably... if you have missed Scyther, you generally go for Ken at the Fire Gym first. And once you finish Ken, you'll go into his side room. Now, I'll just demonstrate this, so assume we're going to Ken, which is the Fire Club, which is the place you go to before you have Scyther. So you beat Ken, so you've just beaten Ken. You come out here, you go down, you go to the left-hand room, and you go all the way over to here, this PC. And then you make a diary save in front of it. Oh no, you don't make the diary save first, sorry. First thing you do to set up for mail manipulation. First, you turn the PC on, you tap down to read mail. That is all the setup you need. Okay? And I'll explain why this works in just a moment. Then you make a diary save. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to soft reset, which is A, B, start, select, all in unison. So I'm just going to demonstrate that now quickly. There you go, that's a soft reset. A, B, start, select, and that will reset from any point in the game. Now, if you want to do a hard reset, depending on what system you're using, if you're using a emulator, the Gambat emulator, you'll be using Control R to do a hard reset, although you can hotkey it to something else. If you're using the Nintendo 3DS or Virtual Console in any way, shape or form, you will tap the screen and then you will do the reset on there. And then finally, the other way is if you're really old school, really old school, and using either a GameCube with Game Boy Player, or you're using the actual Game Boy Color, then you'll turn the console off and on again on the GameCube. You just press the reset button. That's how to hard reset, and I'm just going to demonstrate the difference between a hard reset. Hard reset takes longer, but is used in a specific couple of situations, and you'll see the Game Boy bling happen beforehand. However, soft reset, you won't see the Game Boy bling, and you can just go straight into things, such as that. That's a soft reset, and this is a hard reset. Okay? So, bearing that in mind, we're going to soft reset once we have set up. So we've set up, we've gone to read mail, we just put the cursor down to read mail because it remembers where your cursor is. You go to diary, you make a save, and then you soft reset. Now, I'm going to demonstrate this first and then explain my actions after. because you just need to see the trick first to see it in context. So, 3, 2, 1. There. Now give me a Scyther just to, for goodness sake, right. Please just give me a Scyther so I can actually just say I can do this. Oh, that's close. That's close. Oh, this might be a bit late. Oh no, that's definitely late. Okay, well I'm not getting it just yet, but I will hopefully get it in a moment. Oh my god, it is again. This won't be it. It's not bad. Anyway. Okay, right. Scyther off. Anyway. Let me get a Scyther and then I'll demonstrate what's going on. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm getting good cards, but I think that's late. Come on. Now, if you're good at this trick, you'll get this first time or second time or something. So let me just get a Scyther and then we can actually talk about the trick itself. Come on. Oh, for goodness sake. I think that's early. Oh, for goodness sake, that was close. That was close. Come on, just give me a Scyther. For goodness sake, same frame. Oh my goodness, right. Basically, alright, I'm just going to explain the trick now because maybe I'll get lucky. So, what you're meant to do, and unfortunately is not being shown here, is when you soft reset, you mash as quickly as you can to get to this screen. And then, what I'm trying to do is getting the first energy orb, when it touches the M of the TM sign, that's when I start mashing. And if I start mashing like that, then I will get a Scyther out of... Then I am likely to get a Scyther. So, I'm just going to demonstrate here. You go soft reset, mash to here, go on to the M of TM, and then mash, and then mash. And then you get Scyther. And then you don't get Scyther. That's late, that's late. Oh my god, why can't I demonstrate it today? The one time where I actually want to demonstrate it and it's just not coming out. Please just be it. There we go! Way, there we go. Alright, so if you practice this trick a bit more, then you'll get your Scyther a lot of the time. Now, because this doesn't take too long, and because Scyther makes the 3 fights that go after so significantly easy, this is why you want to have Scyther. And because... In fact, you know what, I'm just going to reset this one, because... Fuck it. It's been disastrous to get this point. Right, anyway. Okay, so let's do over, because holy crap, I could not get that trick. Ugh. Right, okay, I'll start again. Hello Internet, my name is Ragentrek, and I'll be going over a tutorial for PC manipulations for Pokemon the Trading Card Game speedrun for the Game Boy Color. Now, if you watched my last tutorial, you will have understood RNG in its basic forms, when it's advancing and when it's not. And we're using this information, we're going to manipulate packs in the PC to reset for a Scyther, if you need a Scyther, or reset for a late game card if you're in the late game and you're missing a Doug Trio, or just want a really good card, most of the time. So, how to set up. First off, I'm going to quickly teach you how to reset. So, before you reset, I'm just going to say that. So, to reset, you simply, for a soft reset, you press A, B, start, select in unison, and that will soft reset you, such as that. That is a soft reset. And for hard reset, either on console, you turn the console on and off, or use a reset button. Specifically on the Nintendo 3DS Virtual Console, you press the tap screen, and then you press the reset button there. As for emulators, on the Gambat emulator, which is the only legal emulator for this game, illegal in the sense of speedruns, not legal in the sense of actually legal, you you will press Control R, although you can hotkey this to something else, like I have done, which is just R. Anyway, so the difference between a soft reset and a hard reset. Soft reset, A, B, start, select, brings you to the title sequence, whereas a hard reset on emulator, you see the reset thing at the bottom there, but also you see the little Game Boy bling. And the Game Boy bling cannot be mashed through, whereas the title sequence can. Now, importantly, you'll be soft resetting more than hard resetting. Hard resetting is only used for certain tricks, and I will go over them in a later video. But for now, just bear in mind, soft resetting is the way to go for most of the run. A, B, start, select. Nice and easy button combination. It's not hard to hit. So, to set up for the Scyther manipulation, first, I'm assuming that you've just beaten Ken, which is the fire gym leader here. You've just come out of here, and you haven't got a Scyther. You're thinking, okay, well, I need a Scyther. So you go into this next room, you go to the PC, here, then you make a save, right here. No, you don't make a save. You turn the PC on, you tap down to read mail, then you save on the spot, and then what you're going to do, and I'm going to demonstrate, is I'm going to do a soft reset, mash as fast as I can to get to try and get past the title sequence as fast as possible, hold on the title screen, wait for the first energy orb to touch the tip of the M of TM, and then I'm going to mash as fast as I can, and hopefully I receive a Scyther in the mail. Now, I'm saying that beforehand, we'll go over the individual steps one by one in a moment, but that's how the trick is performed, and I will now demonstrate it, so you get an idea of what you're looking for. Hopefully I'll get a Scyther this time, because this trick is a little bit precise. It's the only trick that you need to learn. Once you've learnt it, and know vaguely how to do it, you can at least reset for Scyther in your runs, and then when you're starting out, you'll get you won't always hit it first time, not even the best to hit it first time, but after a few times you'll get it, and then you can continue with the run. So, let's demonstrate the trick. So, soft reset, mash through that, tip of the M, continue diary, and then mash through this. And now you receive Scyther. Like that! Like exactly that, exactly that, exactly that. Now, the reason this works is because, right, so when you reset, you go to here, you mash through that title screen as fast as possible. Now, it turns out, as one of the tasks has found out, specifically I think Blaze Flozard, or who was the other guy? There was another guy who did this. Let me just look that up for you. Won't take me a moment. It was either Blaze Flozard or it was GK 2006. One of those two found out that the Scyther manip was possible. The reason it works is if you mash as fast as you can to get to here, and then go when the first energy orb hits the M, you have about 3 out of 8 frames are Scythers as the rare of your pack. So in every card pack you have a rare and you have a rare, 3 uncommons, some commons, and then an energy. And turns out, if you mash on the point where the first energy orb touches the tip of the M, if you mash from there all the way to mail 1, then 3 out of 8 times you will get a Scyther. And by pure magic, I've done it again. See? Right, anyway, so now I'm just going to show you a couple times more to show you where the positioning is for that first orb, just so you can get it in your head where it is. So, soft reset mash, go on the tip of the M, mash, 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 and hopefully you get a Scyther. I didn't get it that time, but that's fine. Go on the tip of the M. Kangaskhan. Okay, let me just get one little thing up for myself. Okay. So, the way you know you're hitting it is if you hit Hitmonchan, Scoop Up, Pinsir, Wigglytuff, Gyarados, Computer Search, or Magneton, then you're very close. If you hit Kangaskhan like me, then you're a little far off. So I'm probably hitting it too early, so let's reset it again. Okay, let's see what I get. Doug Trio. No, I've missed it. I missed the frames. Right, we'll try again. I think that was a bit late. What do we got? Zapdos? Yeah, no, I'm hitting it way too late. Right. Is that right? Wigglytuff, yeah. So I was 1 frame off getting a Scyther there. So that's the frame you want to hit. Just there. You'll get a feel for it if you do it more often. Magneton, I was a bit late. That was a bit late. I felt that was late. What I get? Zapdos, yeah, that was late for sure. And this is Gyarados, so I was a frame off. Or 2 frames off. You'll get a feel for this trick the more you do it. I'm gonna get Magneton. I was a little off. I think the long story short is you want to be slightly earlier than you think you are. See, there you go, there's the Scyther. Now you see, this doesn't take very long to reset for it, so providing you're hitting the right frame window or close to it, this will usually take you about 3 out of 8 tries, so about half the time, or slightly less, you'll actually hit it if you're hitting the frames consistently. And once you get a feel for the spot, you will actually hit it every time, or close to every time. You'll get more used to it. The more you practice, the more you will get this. Now, if nothing else, I do recommend that every day that you are not speedrunning, and you want to get better at this game, I'd recommend spending 10 minutes out of your day just resetting on this, just trying to manipulate this first mail pack. Now, this is easily done at the start of the game, so if I go to a new game file, that's just that's freshly starting. So let me go there quickly. And I'm going to do one thing before I continue. Pause. Okay, just 1 second. Unpause. So, as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted, as I was saying, if you want to practice this every day, go from a new game file, as if you're just about to start speedrun, and instead of doing anything, just come over here, save at this PC. I do this in the wrong order every time. Go to read mail, back out, save at the PC, and then reset, and then just do the trick again. That was late. And let's see. Kangaskhan, I was probably a bit early there. But you can just reset here, and if nothing else, if you're not doing the game that day, computer search, I missed it, only just. If you're not doing a run that day, I recommend just doing that for 10 minutes every day just to get more used to hitting that frame window. Okay? Now, with that in mind, I will explain a little more about mail manips. So, turns out, this also works on 2 other mails. This trick also works on 2 other mails with exactly the same timing. So, say you got computer search or a Doug Trio out of that first pack, and you don't really want to swap. You got a rare card that you really wanted, and you don't want to trade it out. Well, what you can do, so I'm assuming you've just opened at mail 1, you're here. What you can do is move to mail 3 or mail 4, depending on your route. If you're doing the standard route, which starts Grass Club, then you'll go to mail 3, and if you started Lightning Club, you'll go to mail 4. This is a Colosseum pack, and it's the pack where Scyther lives in. So you would move from mail 1 to mail 3. Most of the time it'll be mail 3. Then back out, diary save, and redo it again. Exactly the same trick. Exactly the same trick. It hits the same. Funnily enough, it actually hits the same frames. I'm not sure if Hitmonchan is close, but oh no, I missed it. Now it's late. Hello. And I missed it. But this also works on mails 3, mails 6, with exactly the same timing to get a Scyther, like so. So the Scyther trick works on mails 1, 3, and 6. Now, one other thing. That's if you want to get a Scyther. Now, at the end of the game, just before the Pokemon Dome... Oops. Whoopsie daisy. When you're in the Pokemon Dome, say you're short a Dugtrio, or you don't have very good trainers. Now, you're going to want to use this PC to get the rest of your packs. The packs you should be opening are packs 1, 3, 4, 6, and 12. So I'll just repeat that again. 1, 3, 6, 4, and 12. However, before you do that, if you are short, if you've got a bad deck, and you feel like you need some more consistency in it. So I describe a bad deck as a deck that has 1 Dugtrio, 2 Dugtrios, or bad trainers. If you are in any of those situations, then you'll want to do this manip to hopefully get something that is the equivalent of a Dugtrio. So, there are 3 cards that you're looking for here. Computer Search, Item Finder, and Dugtrio itself. So the way we do it is we set up as if we're setting up for Scyther. So we move down to mail 12. However, we don't move to mails 1, 3, 4, 6. We move down to mail 12 before we start the streak. Then we do a diary save. Now the difference this time is the timing. Now the timing is different in that you hit the start mashing when the first energy orb touches the bottom right of the TM. Okay, so we'll just demonstrate this and hopefully we'll get something first time. Let's go. Let's see, what did I get? Gyarados. That's close, but no cigar. That was too early. Still got a computer search. Well, the thing is, yeah, exactly. I still got a computer search, and the reason is the frame window is so huge, and there's so many good cards in that frame window that this is much more lenient, and you only need to reset once or twice for this. So this is why this mail manip works, and yeah. So the timing, I'll just demonstrate this again, is when the orb is at the bottom right of the TM. And then you get a nice card. That's not a nice card. So, within 2 resets, computer search, see? Right, let's do this again, just to demonstrate. When the energy orb hits the bottom right, item finder, see? I'm hitting these big trainers, or Dugtrio. Dugtrio does exist in here. Now, once you've done that, you just go and accept mails 6, 3, 4, and 1, just to get as many trainers and Pokemon as you can, whichever ones you haven't done already. Now, to recap. Let's first reset. Okay, to recap. 1, you're either going for Scyther or a strong card at the end of the game. For Scyther, this works on packs 1, 3, and 6. You go you go to any PC in the overworld. Generally, it'll be the one in the side room next to Ken. You go to any PC in the overworld. You go to you will start at card album, but you just move down to read mail. It will be preset on mail 1, so you don't need to do the so when you're doing your first manipulation, you only need to go down to read mail. Then you make a diary save. Soft reset, mash at the top right of M, read mail as fast as you can, and receive Scyther. Or receive Dugtrio, because you're a Muppet. But if you get a nice card like Dugtrio, then what you can do is you can if you mucked it up and got a nice card like Dugtrio, Computer Search or Item Finder, move on to mail 3 or 6, or 4 if you went to Lightning Club first, and hover over it, back out, perform the trick again as if you're going from scratch. So go here, and receive a Scyther. Or don't receive a Scyther and try again. Keep trying this until you get a Scyther or a good card, and then you can do this some more. See, Item Finder. See, I'd actually quite like that. So what we're going to do is demonstrate how to do it one last time. So we'll go down to mail 6 as the last chance. We're going to make the diary save, and then we're going to reset one last time. Hit the tip of the M. And then receive Scyther. Or don't receive Scyther. I think I missed that. Yeah, I missed that. And then receive Scyther. If you don't receive Scyther, just keep resetting until you get the Scyther. You'll get better at this if you practice for about 10 minutes each day, just doing this trick, as I should do myself. Now, if you want to reset for Mail 12 at the end of the game, to just get a strong card, hover over Mail, go into this menu, hover over Mail 12, back out, make a diary save, reset, go at the bottom right of M of the TM, mash again, and you will receive a card within the first 2 packs. Usually. You'll receive a good card in the first 2 packs. Not guaranteed, because sometimes you just miss it. 2 or 3 packs should be enough, and then you'll get a good rare, or you won't, because you're cursed and bad at this. That was a computer search, sorry, I sped through it. But, yeah, get a good card, add it to your deck, go on to Pokemon Dome, beat the game. So, the steps are, go to PC, hover down to read mail. If you were manipulating for your Scyther for your first time, just back out and do a diary save there. If you're manipulating for for mails 3, 4, or 6, if you've got a good pack out of 1, or you're manipulating 12, then hover over the mail you want, and then back out, make a diary save, do the manip again. The timing for the Scyther manip is the top, when the energy orb passes the the tip of the M of TM, and the manip for pack 12 is the bottom right of TM. And then what you do is just mash as fast as you can, get through the menus, and pray you get what you want. And if not, soft reset, try again. All very easy. So, well, easy as long as you practice it. This is one trick which I would say practice every day for about 10 minutes, and you will get better instantly. It doesn't even have to be 10 minutes, it could be 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes of just resetting, trying to get that timing down better and better and better each time until you can nail it. And if you look in the guides for the all cards route, you will see the cluster for Scyther, which is the cluster, we call the frame clusters. If you are hitting either Hitmonchan, Scoop Up, Pinsir, Wigglytuff, Gyarados, Computer Search, or Magneton, then you are very close. You are very, very close, and you should keep that timing, and you will get it eventually. That's the things you're looking for. So, Hitmonchan, Scoop Up, Pinsir, Wigglytuff, Gyarados, Computer Search, or Magneton. There you go. So thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day.